Okay, great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are Blonde Sisters.
From Other Misters.
We are on 1000. I am Michelle MUA.
I'm Jazara the Savvy Diva.
And we're here to talk about stuff. So we got crazy ass news.
Crazy ass news.
Because the world is crazy. The sky's falling.
Let me tell you. It's too much. Life is... I wish I became an engineer so I can engineer a time machine so we can reverse time.
I want to invent a voting booth that actually votes for somebody who is not a felon.
I'm so upset with the world. Like, I really don't understand how you think it was okay to vote for somebody that has 34 felonies. Come on now, people. Anyway, I digress. I don't want to talk about him today. I want to focus on... It's prom season! And Michelle and I were having a discussion yesterday about my niece's prom coming up.
Absolutely.
And so we were going down the rabbit hole. You know how we do.
All the way down the rabbit hole.
And I started reminiscing about my prom and her prom. So let's get into it. This is our rant, our weekly rant. Okay?
Absolutely. As I'm telling this man to stop texting me.
My brother.
Yeah. Our invisible PA that no longer is a PA.
He no longer works with us now.
He no longer works with us. So
anyway,
prom.
Picture it. 1994.
1995. I'm a year younger.
See, she always got hit below the belt.
You are forever older than me.
No one said anything about age, though. No one said anything about age.
It's factual.
1994.
1989 was a number. Okay.
I thought I wanted to be bedazzled in an all sequence.
You don't say.
Right? I wanted it to
go
kidding. With I wanted it to be like a hot pink fuchsia sequence with a split on the side. My sister's best friend, her mother was a seamstress. So she told my mother, like, I'll go ahead and make her dress. No, don't worry about it. And so we met with her. I told her what I was looking for and that I wanted sequins. Now, when you think sequins, what do you think?
Sequins. Shimmer.
Shimmering, thick pattern, thick material, right? Not thin.
Well, I mean, I sew, so I know what sequence looks like. I also know where this is going. So I just.
It was, so listen, let me just take you through the steps. So we met with her, my mom and I. She said, I'm going to go ahead and get a pattern together based on your ideas. I'll give you a call when I get everything together. When I choose a couple of swatches, you can come back and we can go from there. So a couple of weeks went by. Say this was probably like February. Of course, prom is like in May. She took it upon herself to just get started. So she gives us a call like mid-April.
Prom was in May.
No. I want to say mid-March.
Oh, okay.
Mid-March. Gives us a call and says, hey, I want you to come by. I want to do some measurements again and want you to try on. I'm like, try on? Like, what are we doing? You didn't do what you said. Like, you was going to pick out some patterns, pick out some material swatches so I can decide. I get there. It was not fuchsia. And it was not the thick sequence material that I had in mind. It was that thin, I call it the stick dots. Like, the
like
candy,
rose.
The rose. They look like you just stuck them on, right? And it was gold. It wasn't like
I wonder if she had that left over. I was like, I'm about to use this.
She might have. And then the thing that put me over was the split. Now, I wanted a high split.
Of course you did.
I was like a size 2 back then. And the split would have been like, it would have put me over, right? The split was down by my knee, and I'm not tall.
Well, she could have fixed that.
I'm not tall. I'm like 5'3", and I was so disappointed, and I could not even hide. I never, like, my face tells it all. And my mother didn't go with me. It was my sister and her other friend, and we went over there. So I was like, no, I don't like it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, no, I don't like it. And so she was like, what do you mean? I don't like it. Like, I didn't even tell you. This is not even the material that I wanted. Like, no, I don't want to do this. No. So we left. And so my mother, of course, got a phone call. She was already briefed by the time I got home. And my mother was like, well, what happened? I was like, Mommy, she didn't even ask me. Like, how do you go out and buy the material without even talking to the person who you're making the dress for? And so it took us a couple of minutes for my mother to really get like the full picture, because she was making it like I was in the wrong, and I'm like, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I told her I wanted. How do you go and buy the material? How do you start sewing the dress?
First of all, why would you buy material? Because material you cannot return.
Right.
So let's start with that.
So
because she didn't buy it, I bet you she had it.
She probably had it, and I wanted fuchsia. Like, how do you go from fuchsia to gold? So anyway, we ended up, for the rest of the month of March through April, going out every evening after my mother got off of work and going to look
hotter than fish grease
for a dress.
Oh boy!
And I found my dress at Loman's.
Loman's.
Yes, it was a black dress. Oh, I look so cute, and it had like, it was sheer up here, and it had like the thick banded straps across, and it's still in her closet too.
Really?
Go in there and try to squeeze it too. It was a little size too.
Oh Lord,
man. So I'm just like, when I think back on that, I'm like, I would have been a hit with that fuchsia, but she made me have to go to Plan B. So tell me about yours.
So, I went to prom with my friend. I was the only one of my girlfriends who did not go to prom with a boyfriend. So I highly recommend, if you're going to prom and you're not madly in love with your boyfriend, just go with your girlfriends or a friend.
I thought I was madly in love. I did go with a prom date. I wish I wouldn't have went. Jamal, I wish I wouldn't have went.
Oh, you just called his whole name. Okay, great. My prom date is a prominent person in the world now, and so I will not share his name unless he gives me permission.
His last name.
Oh my God, Kelly. Anyway, so my friend and I, we were in the same graduating class. So, and my mother taught at school with us, and so we were sitting in her classroom one day just talking trash. And so my mother said, well, who are you going to go to prom? And I was like, I don't know if I even want to go. And my friend was there. He was like, I don't think I want to go either. And my mother says, you all should go together. We were really good friends. We used to eat lunch together. No, we were really good friends. So I was like, oh, let's go to the prom together. And he's like, okay. So I had a prom date, and we sat there for weeks talking about all the grandiose and ridiculous things we wanted to have. And my mother said nothing until, the ridiculous things. What did I want? I wanted a pink limo. I wanted to wear a pink dress. He was going to wear a pink tux. He was going to wear his hair in shorty tipple curls. He was the
So you wanted pink. So I think maybe back then pink was the color.
But I wanted Barbie pink. I wanted like Breakfast at Tiffany's, like
the movie Pretty in Pink gave me the inspiration for that color, but I wanted more like a bold fuchsia.
I wanted a soft pink because I'm a brown girl and we look cute in pink. Anyway, so fast forward like a month later, it was actually time to go look for dresses. So I'm thinking like my girlfriends. So my girlfriends were, well, I had this really good girlfriend, and she and I went to the same department. We both were in the visual arts department. So she drew her dress. So she found this lady to make her dress, similar to what you had. So she had found this lady to make her dress, but the lady told her to buy her fabric. She bought the fabric, but she bought the wrong fabric. It was lining and not actual fabric.
Lining?
It was lining. You know how the satiny lining? Because, we didn't know any better. And we didn't know any better. So she went and bought like 6 yards of this real satiny. That thing was so thin, you could see her nipples through. And she got cold. You could see all of it. And it was a beautiful dress from a distance. So, anywho, it was a beautiful dress. I just, in retrospect, we should have spent maybe $1 more for a better fabric and would have been better. Or maybe even bought double the fabric so it could double that. Anyway, so we go to find these pink dresses, and my grandmother was the one who was my sponsor for prom. And so she said to me in no uncertain terms, my black ass was not going to be in no hot pink dress, soft pink dress, any kind of dress. And she was going to buy me a black dress, and my prom date was going to wear black tux, and we was going to stop this foolishness, and that was the end of it.
And what about the limo?
It was also black.
I didn't even have a limo. We rented a car though, but I didn't get a limo.
So his sister was in our graduating class as well. So me, his sister's prom date, and my prom date, we went together.
Let me be clear, because I called his name out. He didn't go to my school. He wasn't.
Look at that.
He wasn't even in high school.
He was probably a grown ass man.
He wasn't. He was a few years older than me.
And going to the prom?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's why I said I should have went by myself.
We had a ball, my prom date, his sister, and her sister's prom date, and we had a ball. And 2 days later, when we get back to reality and come down from the world, and I'm like talking about, and we're debriefing, me and my whole little crew, we call ourselves the clique. Couldn't tell us nothing. We was sitting around debriefing, and nobody had a good time. I had a ball.
I bet.
A ball. We went out to eat. We did all kind. We went on a trip. We did all kind of stuff. And all my friends, they were like, and of course, they all want to go to Kings and Men the following day. That was like a tradition or whatever.
What was that about?
I don't know.
We were supposed to go to Kings and Men the night. I mean, right after the prom.
Well,
I feel like it was so much pressure.
First of all, my parents wouldn't let me go to Kings and Men. Whole nother story.
I didn't go either.
My parents wouldn't let me go to Kings and Men with nobody. If somebody was going on an amusement park, my mama was like, nope. So I didn't go to Kings and Men until I was grown.
We went to Baltimore. We rode down to Baltimore.
No amusement parks. Yeah, we went on a trip. We took a ride, and it was nice. We stayed maybe an hour at the prom, and then hung out. It was a great time.
I know I asked you this the other day. What did they serve for food?
I don't remember.
Prom? So my prom, the committee, they, I don't know, maybe it was the cost was cheaper, but they had breakfast food.
Where did you have your prom?
At the Hyatt Regency downtown. Okay,
we had Martin's Crosswinds, which happens to be when my baby is going to prom in a few weeks. And Martin's Crosswinds, talk about full circle.
And I am dressing up like it's my prom.
Our friend here is going to be the chauffeur in her fancy Benz.
I'm going to dress up and get out like I'm going into prom.
Oh, by the way, the prom date is bit to dust. So it's going to be a bunch of girls. Anyway, a whole nother topic. Tell you, I think the prom date is but. Child, listen, my baby got her dress. We ordered a dress off of Amazon. Okay. And we took it to the lady to be altered and done up. She's gonna look so cute. Oh, I'm so excited.
What color is it? Yellow. She did tell me yellow.
Beauty and the Beast themed. She wants to be like Belle, but she didn't want a long dress. She wanted a short dress. And we got her shoes. And so her shoes, we ordered her shoes. And originally we were thinking about dyeing the shoes to match the dress, but we like the shoes. So now they're white.
White. Okay.
It's gonna be so cute. And I'm gonna do her hair, and then their glam father is gonna do their makeup. Monsieur Esquire. He's going to do their makeup and her makeup. I don't know about the rest of the people, but
she's the important one right now.
Well, yeah, because I am covering. We are giving exchanging. I am going to do a service for him, and he is going to do her makeup. Okay. He also did my makeup when I got married because my wedding planner wouldn't let me do my own makeup. A whole other topic. That lady. She put them shoes on.
Shout out to Desiree.
Shout out to Desi of MDM and Associates. Desiree is a really good friend. We've known each other since high school.
I love her. She did a great job for my mom's high tea 2 years ago.
She does a great job at everything.
Yes.
Everything. We will tag her down below if you need an event planner.
Yep.
Because I was corrected. She's not a party planner. So anyway, she is an event planner. But she now has a 360, the 360 machine.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. She's legit. She's legit. Like, when I tell you the devil is in the details. details everything. Details everything. But let me tell you something about that woman. When she put them stilettos on, she is not to be played with. She is not to be played with.
Stomping around.
She went stomping through that venue
What
with them
color was
shoes.
her prom dress?
She graduated a year before I did.
She graduated the same year as me.
Yes, because she is also what? So
only by a few months probably. Well, we are a whole year. We're the same month though, so that counts. Oh gosh. Anyway, moving on.
Moving right along. So that was our rant. On to crazy ass news.
What are we talking about?
So, black women in space. Can we talk about that?
Did you see her face when they walked by to ring the bell?
Who?
Gail.
First of all, let me tell you something, sis. Let me tell you something, sis. She was upset. The people was upset with her. They spent how much of Jeff Bezos' money to take their ass up there in space for 4 minutes? They went in space for less than 10 minutes. How much money was that?
We need eggs. We need cheap eggs, cheap gas.
Cheap eggs come with chickens. So first of all, I don't even care that she wanted to pay to go. Who gives a shit? If you want to pay to go to space, pay to go to space. Go up there, have fun. But what she was talking about in her rebuttal was they were trying to work on how to figure out how to get the trash from Earth up into space. Let me tell you something.
We don't care about that.
Let me tell you something. Let us Earthlings take one load of trash to space. I guarantee you the Vulcans will come down here and smite us. They are letting us live on our little dust ball. The minute we take our dust ball and put that trash up there, why would we take trash from the Earth and put it up there into space?
Planet.
And think that the Vulcans are not going to come?
That makes no sense.
And pew us.
That's our trash. We need to find a way to get rid of it on Earth, not to take it to another planet.
I'm just wondering, well, at least this particular spaceship is better than that submarine that went down.
Oh, gosh. Because
I was just like, but I mean, Katy Perry, Gail,
when I saw that,
I don't know who the other lady is. I don't know who she is. But Orlando Bloom, like, why?
What?
The
why? List was like, what? They were so random.
But here's where I was going with it in my mind. We have people who have literally dreamed of all their life doing well in science to be rewarded with being able to go to space. Mm-hmm. And these broads pay to go up into the air.
Because they got the money.
Talk about privilege.
Yep.
So, I can care less that they went up there. I'm glad they came back down because, my Scorpio mom was like, what if they blow up? But, I don't think I would have been very confident in going up there, especially because of the submarine last year. What was the big deal about people wanting to go into space? Are they trying to get
it's not like they parked and they got out and walked around, did a spacewalk. They
really didn't go into space. They just hovered over the Earth for a little bit and came back down.
Like that was.
I wonder if they get to keep them jumpsuits though.
She probably does. They probably do.
They must have sold that wig down real good in zero gravity.
They done made a meme out of it already.
Oh, no.
Because the way she walked, everybody else was like, ding, 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 excited. And she was like, what am I doing?
And then Oprah talking about something. My bestie went to space. Girl, please.
Anyway.
There's the crazy ass news. So
crazy. We got to get some, what did we say we're going to get? Some sound effects. We're going to have sound effects before 2026.
We will. We're going to have sound effects. We'll probably get a better crew that actually will give a damn. And then, maybe a theme song. It'd be kind of cute.
Yes, a theme song and some
little emojis and things.
And t-shirts.
We should have some merch.
Yes.
Yeah, this one wants to do red lipstick, but I think there's a gazillion red lipsticks out there, and I'm not really...
Well, we don't wear any... I mean, we wear other lipstick colors, but...
Not really.
I really don't. I look at my other lip colors.
First of all, I came out here one day with some gloss on. She thought, oh, you showing off. Where's your lipstick?
I have the pink pinks, and I have
I'm a makeup artist. I have every color under the rainbow.
I know you do, but I think red just fits us, and we got the red background.
Yes. Maybe we'll elevate and go downstairs and do some recording in the yellow background for the summer. That'll be cute.
That'll be cute.
Yeah.
That'd be cute. Okay, we could do that.
We could do that. That'd be something fun.
And the red lipstick would still stand out.
It's red. You know,
it's red.
Funny, I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but my grandmother used to tell me when I was a little girl that I was too brown to wear red. You know, colorism. So I, for a long time, never wore a bright lipstick.
But do you know that my prom was the first time that I ever wore red?
Tell us about that red lipstick, Kels.
I was like, my sister went and got it out of, it was called People's back then.
People's Drug?
CVS.
Oh.
It used to be called People's. And they had me in the aisle. They was opening up all these different red lipsticks. My lips were so dry. I was like, you know how they keep
in the aisle?
They keep just trying on.
So you the reason why they got that shit behind the glass.
No, they bought them. They bought the ones we were trying on. It was just like, let's look at this one. Let's look at this one. And they was, anyway, we took home about 3 of them. But I was kind of like nervous because I was like, I guess growing up, I always heard like red lipstick and red polish was for whores. Like Jezebels, you're not supposed to wear the red. So when they had me putting on the red lipstick, I was like, okay, my mother not gonna say nothing. Okay,
it was prom.
Yeah, it was prom, and I look so cute though.
I got my first sew-in for prom.
So my hair was real high. I gotta find a picture. I think it's over there somewhere. It was like a big ponytail. I want to say I had waves in the back, and it was a big ponytail, and all these like loose curls hanging down.
So throughout high school, I wore my hair short. It was my own rebellion against my father and long hair. So by the time
You said rebellion.
It was a rebellion because see, with like, hair is your crown and glory. My father's Southerner, and you know, my hair grew kind of long, but it didn't grow long like some other girls. But it was pretty decent length. My mother had really, really long hair. My grandmother also could grow really long hair. But I wanted my hair short, and I had these little stupid little pork chops. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I wanted to be like T-Bars. I don't know what I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so by the time prom came along, I was wearing a bob, and I got a sew-in. So I can't remember the name of the salon that was in my grandmother's building, but that's where I got my hair done. And they ordered my hair. So they took a piece of my hair and set it off and ordered my bundles. So I had 2 bundles. They cut a piece of my hair off to send away.
What?
For them to match my hair. It matched absolutely perfect. Same everything.
Where they cut the hair from? In the back?
In the back, in the middle. Girl, listen.
I would have been like, no.
My hair was pretty long. And so they cut a little bit, like a little teeny bit, maybe like, I don't know, maybe 20 strands or something like that. And that's the process was to buy hair back in the day when you went to get your hair customized. You send that away. And they would
fell out.
And then
I would have been like.
So I've never been attached to my hair. So hair was like, yeah. Anyway, I got 2 customized bundles. My hair cost $500 in 1995. My father literally should have bricked.
My mother would have been like, you better figure out something else.
I didn't know it was going to be $500.
Because, you know, we were using my my little child support check for everything that I needed to get for prom. Down to the tickets. Little cheap ass Jamal, he ain't paid for my tickets or nothing. He was like, this your prom.
So I didn't have to pay for tickets because we both had a ticket in our senior package.
Yeah, because you went with somebody that...
Yeah. And my mother was our class sponsor because we didn't have a class sponsor. She wanted to make sure I had a good year. We were also, I think, the last class to have a yearbook. I was on the yearbook committee. So we had a yearbook. My mother made sure that we had a wonderful senior year.
Did y'all go on a class trip?
No.
I didn't want to.
We couldn't afford it.
They went. If anybody from my class is looking at this, I might tag y'all. Remind me where y'all went for the class trip, because I didn't go, but I did not go because I was scared that, I don't know, back then I was like, I ain't really like to be around people in high school when it came to going away because I didn't want rumors to get started.
Girl.
That's the type of person I was. I didn't want to go away and then you come back and then somebody that lied on you.
We ain't got no rumors at Ellington because
I told you I've been lied on before, so I didn't want to be
they talked
lied
about
on.
Jesus. What do you think? They talked about Jesus.
Anyway, yeah, so I didn't go on my class trip. I want to say they went to the Bahamas though, but
I think we recorded this the wrong way.
I don't think so.
I think it's supposed to be wide, and we recording it short. Anyway, we need.
We
a
don't
PA.
have our PA.
We need a PA.
Sometimes when we record, like last time, we was in different positions.
I'm just hoping that we are actually recording.
I'll take this part out because why would you?
We actually recorded it. So, anywho, we are hanging out, getting ready to go celebrate another one of our friends' birthday, who is also, guess what?
Older than her.
Older than me.
And older than me.
Ain't older than you.
He's older than me.
He's older than you.
He's turning 50?
No, he's 49.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
All of them are 49.
all of them are 40.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm 47.
Me too.
You sure? So, sure.
Me too.
This lady, where was I?
My stomach is growling a little bit.
Yeah, because it's time for dinner. Oh, when we went to we went to Tyson's because I had a gift card from Bloomingdale's that I needed to use because it was going to expire. So I went and bought a Bond Number 9 fragrance. Love that. I won't say how much it costs because my husband will actually probably watch this and side eye me. So, but I had $50 off. Okay, so
You snitching on yourself.
Hey, it was $50 off. Anywho, we stopped to go get my father cigarettes in Virginia. Cigarettes are extremely cheap in Virginia in comparison to Maryland. We went to get cigarettes, and the man was like, "Are you over 21?" I was like, "I'm 47." He was like, "You should tell people you're 21 plus," and I'm like, "I'm gonna tell people I'm 47."
Right.
Like there are people who didn't make it to 47.
Right. I'm not lying no more.
Child, I don't care.
I still get carded, so I'm just,
They call me ma'am, so I know
I know. I'd be
beyond
like,
that.
you have to say ma'am.
Like that.
Anyway, before we go, this is the season of Lent. For those of us who
the Lenten season
celebrate Lent. This week we will be celebrating Easter, Resurrection Sunday. I know for this Lent season you gave up
meat. Mm-hmm.
I gave up alcohol.
Hence,
we are not drinking. I'm not sure if you all noticed the last couple of times we did an episode, we were not drinking anything.
And if we had something to drink, it was definitely not alcoholic.
Not alcohol. So, not that I'm excited, but we are coming to a close. So the next time we come to you,
we'll have cocktails and flesh.
Flowing. You said and flesh.
Flesh.
She will be having flesh. I will still be eating chicken. I can't wait to get me some chicken later.
I asked the love of my life to make his way someplace to get me some bacon so I can have bacon on Easter Sunday.
Bacon.
Bacon! Beef bacon, of course, because I don't eat the oink. No pork on my fork.
Not oink.
No oink. I don't eat that.
Oink.
No pork on my fork.
I don't eat any of it. So, before we end this, make sure you drop comments below to let us know what your prom experience was, whether you had dresses or suits made, if you had a good experience with that, like me, if your experience was like shady as hell, your seamstress decided to make your dress or suit without even consulting with you, or if you had a great experience, let us know. Also, next time, our next episode, I want to start talking about how we need to become preppers. And I got a book to tell us how to start living off the grid. Y'all are going to be sick of me. See you next time.
Bye.
I'm going to get on her nerves.
You already on my nerves.